What's up everyone, my name is Jesse and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be replacing the front and rear brake pads and rotors on my brother's 2004 Grand Marquis. Let's start with the front. Engage the emergency parking brake. Loosen the brake master cylinder cap to relieve the pressure when compressing the caliper pistons. Use a flathead screwdriver to remove the center wheel cover. Loosen the 21mm lug nuts. Raise the vehicle up with a floor jack and support it on jack stands. Start the car and turn the wheel to gain better access to the bolts. Remove the two 14mm caliper bolts. Compress the caliper pistons by prying between the brake pad and the caliper. Remove the slider pins and brake hardware. Remove the two 18mm caliper bolts. Clean the wheel hub surface with a wire brush and apply some NICs. Clean the back and front of the new rotor. Install 1 or 2 wheel lug nuts to keep the rotor in place. Clean the surface where the brake hardware is installed and apply some NICs. Lubricate the slider pins. Sometimes the slider with the sleeve boot won't fully go back inside. Push the boot halfway out and then reinstall. Add a dab of blue thread locker on the caliper bracket bolts. Torque each bolt at 118 foot-pounds. Insert one of the old brake pads on the caliper and take turns compressing each piston. There's a proper tool to compress both pistons at the same time, I just don't have one. Clean and lubricate the caliper pistons. Torque the caliper bolts at 27 foot-pounds. Remove the lug nuts from the rotor. Torque down the lug nuts at 100 foot-pounds. Close the reservoir cap and pump the brake pedal until the pressure builds up. Now let's work on the rear brakes. Release the parking brake. Turn off the air ride suspension. The switch is located inside of the trunk. Loosen the master cylinder cap. Raise the vehicle up with a floor jack and support it on jack stands. Remove two 10mm caliper bolts. Compress the caliper piston by prying between the brake pad and caliper. Press down on the brake pad tab. Remove the outer brake pads. Compress the caliper piston. Remove and lubricate the slider pins. Remove the brake pad hardware. When installing the caliper back, make sure to push the slider pins outward. Torque the caliper bolts at 18 foot-pounds. Turn the air ride suspension on. Close the reservoir cap and pump the brake pedal, and you're done!